Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Nittany Lions offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Unleashes one. Working the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery.
Ball is loose. There's a crease. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Keeps it on the ground. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rebels offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now we get a look at Trinidad Chambliss. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Hits inside, it's Lacey. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Left side, it's Lacey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Haas. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Look out! That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down. Opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Fresh center downs going to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds a spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Hit and stops right there. Not much on that pickup. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Uncorks it. Out wide left, it's Hansen. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The run inside. It's Lacey. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Going to run it. It's Hansen. Got a little grass.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The fake wants to throw. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to squeak through the pile. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And they squelched that play so fast. Can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Straight ahead, it's Lacey fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Back to pass, it's Chambliss. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it was amazing to watch Kewan Lacey take off last year. Like, he was at Missouri the year before, and you're kind of like, he's not that great of a player. All of a sudden, goes to Ole Miss, and you see this.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Left side is Sowell.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Shows him the stiff arm.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Moves the pocket. It's Beck. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hand.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Fields. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to hit.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, going to throw it. Out wide right, it's Haas. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He now has 74 yards rushing in this game, and he is closing in on the 1,800-yard mark. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for a man. It's Chambliss. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Snags it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Lacy. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to throw. It's Chambliss. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like,
hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now, defense is field.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Rush right in his face. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Hauls in the deep ball. Nothing but green grass down the middle. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Third and long coming up. To throw, it's Beck. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the New Mexico Lobos.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Back to throw, it's Chambliss. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him because they're locked in on that.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Drops back on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Back to pass on second down. The left side is Hansen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking for space. It's Hansen. Knocked down immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. This one's complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw again. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Sowell. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, and you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Lacey. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Haas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Push is ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snapped on 4th down. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Rush is on. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he almost had a pick.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like, he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. The receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends have got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Running inside. It's Hansen. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Complete in the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Cook. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From deep, it's Wallace. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. A strike downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Makes the grab. It's Hansen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's at hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Rides to the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Sells to fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Back to throw. It's Beck. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Gill. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got him downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Leaves it short.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Making the adjustment. Just keeps slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Keeps it moving. It's Hansen. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Might as well run him again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
To the air. It's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll take it himself. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback for you for a whole length of the game.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively,
and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Right down the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Second and long here. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB, because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
To the air, it's Chambliss. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throwing right. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding